Okay.
And so Janet checked them out, so shall we.
Could you imagine the Fonz hosting a cooking show? Hey, right. You take your pot and you put it on the stove like this. First you fill it with water like this. All right, you follow me so far. Now, you turn on the stove like this. For those of you who are a little slow, I'll do it one more time, like this. All right, now you wait a couple of minutes, and what you get? Hot water. Thank you very much. You guys have been great. Thank you. Have a good night. Tony Maroney, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I just right before we watched that, I just said how awful everything was. But now I got to throw myself under the bus here. I used to do a Fonz impression myself.
Oh, yeah?
As part of my stand-up act, yeah. And I also, like we'll see Jim Carrey do, I solicited the help of a lady friend of mine to make it better. And
first, can we hear the advice Janet gives?
Let's hear her advice, and then we'll compare it to the advice that I got. Sure.
Okay, let's take a look.
I'm telling you, that is shaping up to be one great night.
So what do you think?
Listen, I was out, I noticed a lot of glasses on the table.
No, tell me. I really want to know. I need feedback. I don't know.
Incredible.
Come on. You can tell me. Tell me.
Do that, but I was on my way to work this morning, and I saw some of the strangest things you have probably ever seen on the street.
You could take the one or two things that are already pretty good
They had pouches on their back and little envelopes in them.
and work on them.
Get it?
I mean, I thought his Fonz impression was decent, right?
Sure.
Just needed a few jokes, you know. Well, the advice I got from a lady friend of mine was, she was actually a big Gilbert Gottfried fan at the time, and she just told me, well, just do it how Gilbert would do it, which I don't think that's the best advice if you're doing impressions, but I don't know. You folks can judge for yourself. Here's an old clip of me doing stand-up.
Hello, I'm the Fonz. I'm the coolest guy in Milwaukee. I have an office in the men's room of a diner, and I live in someone else's garage. Somehow that makes me the coolest guy in Milwaukee. I guess it's not hard when your competition is Lenny, Squiggy, and Potsy. I'm starting to realize why the Milwaukee Brewers have never won a World Series. Because I'm the coolest guy in their town. And what's up with Mr. Cunningham? He goes to work every day, and I walk in and call his wife Mrs. C and tell her to sit on it. How bad is Mr. Cunningham in bed that he has to let an auto mechanic come in and service his wife and also befriend all his children? I guess that's why I'm the coolest guy in Milwaukee, and why the Milwaukee Brewers, year after year, display ineptness and the inability to put a good team on the field.